ahead and went live without me being ready. I wanted to show you all something anyway. Don't look at my messy house. I haven't got the candles lit yet, but I wanted to show you something that my daughter gave me. Here's Cosmo. Say hey, everybody. Say hey, everybody. Yeah, welcome to the channel. Check this out. This is what my daughter got me for my birthday. The three wise men, Jesus and Mary, and they're in the stable. Hey, Kailash, I'm showing you what my daughter got me for my birthday. And I wasn't able to decorate for Christmas. I collect y'all know I collect the willow trees that I love. I absolutely love them. My house is a mess. I haven't felt very well. Um, so this was my Christmas decoration this year. And she gave me a card, and it's so beautiful. It says, have a little fun, take care of you, and know that you're loved. And then on the inside, it says, take some of the best advice you ever gave me. She said, that's some of the best advice you ever gave me. Now I'm giving it to you. Happy birthday, love, E-Bird. That's what I used to call her when she was little. My birthday, oh, it was December the 15th. I forgot to tell y'all. It's not a big deal. I was kind of skipping it this year. I don't know, it was just a bad day. So I wasn't going to even celebrate, but they insisted that they take me out to eat. So I went, and this is what my youngest daughter got me. Such a sweet gift, and it can be left out all year. Um, yeah, my house is a mess. It is really a mess. Look, I got stuff stacked up by the door. This is what I got for Christmas. Let me cut the light on. My mom got me this cool Google Calendar, and it's like a picture frame. You can put pictures that'll rotate, and you can put different calendars on it. Like you can put your work calendar, your personal calendar, you can put other people's calendar, and that way you can keep up with everything that's going on in your life. And this is such an important thing to have in my line of work because it's so hard to keep up with everything. If you don't have a calendar that you can make notes on and stuff, and you can do that on this one, you'll be lost. And my oldest daughter gave me this. The portrait is an original painting that she purchased from an artist, and it's Jesus with all the sheep. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then she had it framed for me, and she got me this. It's a candle warmer. You put the candle under it, and it has a bulb, and instead of having a flame, the candle warms so that it doesn't have to have a flame because of Cosmo being like he is. He likes to get into stuff. And then my sister, bless her heart, she gave me that necklace I showed you yesterday. I have it on today. I'll show it to you again. Gave me this. Hold on. I had a very good Christmas with my family. She gave me a candle because she knows I love candles. A Yankee candle. Oh, I didn't realize it was a nice Yankee candle. Let me smell that. Oh my God, that smells so good. Wow, that's a nice gift. Wow, it's apple ski or a praise ski. I don't know. Santa on skis is what it says. Anyway, and then she gave me the necklace I'm wearing, which was in here. And then she gave me this. It's a sun catcher that you hang in the window and it reflects the sun. She knows I love candles and she knows about my dreaming dragonfly. She knows that dragonfly is my trademark. And this is also made by the same company that makes the willow trees. So, and my daughter Emma and my daughter Carol, they had to skip on Christmas because they have, they're just starting out in life. They don't have a whole lot right now. And I want them to save their money to get on their feet. My table's a mess because I like for my vacuum cleaner to vacuum under it. My house is a mess. I live, like a normal human being, just like everybody else. I keep the chairs up so it'll vacuum underneath. So, anyway, this is my house. This is my messy house because I haven't felt well. And my messy bedroom, my bed that I'm going to get back into as soon as I finish this video. What happened is the camera started before I was ready. So I've been wanting to show you guys the Christmas gift from my dog, my birthday gift rather. Hi, how are you? There's Kazi. Oh, we're back. We're back. Okay, I don't know what happened, you guys. Can y'all hear me? Awesome. Okay, I don't know what happened, but something weird happened. Anyway, I was saying my friend Sandy has to have open heart surgery this month or next month, and I need to check on her. And I feel bad that I haven't checked on her, but I haven't been able to hardly get out of bed myself. But I can at least call her, talk to her. So I'll do that today because I know she's probably not feeling well. She's got to have, I don't know, some kind of heart catheterization. But the other thing that I was saying is that I'm gonna do a members only video tonight, late this afternoon, and eventually I think I only have 2 members right now who have joined the channel, not subscribed but joined. They pay monthly to get extra content and to get extra time alone with me, so they can ask more questions and we can have a lot of fun on that. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to just do whatever you guys want to do. I'm going to let you guys decide what you want to do and then we'll do it. But right now I think I only have 2 subscribers and they're from the US. So I'm going to do it in the evenings because there's nobody to watch from India that's a member, and I won't need a moderator for 2 people. So anyway, give me a moment. I gotta figure out how to put this on Do Not Disturb. No, I don't. I just need to leave it alone because I messed it up a while ago. I know how to use Androids, but the iPhones are new to me. Anyway, the song that came through there's a lot of distractions, a lot of them. Hold on one second. Away. It's like I'm bombarded right now with people. Maybe your phone is blowing up the same way and it drives you crazy. Like, I mean, I'm so sick of people. I love talking to people, don't get me wrong. But they want to talk to me sometimes way too much. And it's like, I gotta have some rest. Like, I can't stay up all night talking to people just because they're fascinated by me. I'm not that fascinated. I live in a trailer, okay? A mobile home. What do you call them? Manufactured home, whatever. I'm nobody special. I'm not a millionaire. I don't live in a mansion. I'm just a regular country girl who does what she does. Anyway, Spirit, help me please to focus on this video because right now I'm having a really, really hard time focusing and I need to have your complete and utter help with this video. Please help me. Thank you, Cosmo, for being a good boy. Yeah, thank you for being a good boy. Where you going? Where you go? Oh, he's helping me to calm down. He is really intuitive. This bird is so special. If y'all only knew. Look, this morning him and Otto were playing. And he gave Otto a kiss and Otto gave him a hug. Otto jumped up and went like this to him and gave him a hug. They love each other so much. But they will fight over me. They will fight over me. This is Cosmo. Say, hey everybody. Say, I'm Cosmo and I'm Mama's baby. And I love my mama so much. I would do anything for my mama. Maybe you have a favorite pet too. And this bird being named Cosmo, I didn't name him that. When I got him, he was already named Cosmo. Somebody who owned him died, and they had named him Cosmo. And when they died, he was in the pet store. And my daughter kept going to the pet store, and the guy in the pet store had him in a cage. And every time my daughter walked by the cage, he would whistle Andy Griffith. Every time. And that was my husband's favorite show, and he binge watched it. And Cosmo had become abandoned at the same time as her daddy's death. And so the fact that he sang Andy Griffith was mind-boggling because that's just such a coincidence. And there are none. There are no coincidences. When I start undressing to take a shower, he starts whistling at me and talking, jibber-jabbering, and trying to say something. And he will literally whistle until he gets so excited when I'm in the shower that he'll start singing Andy Griffith. And that's the only time he sings it anymore. He used to sing it all the time. But lately he's been singing a new song. So lately I've been singing a new song. I don't know where he got it from. He must have heard it on the radio because sometimes I leave the radio on for him. But one night I left it on, and after I turned it off and we were getting ready to go to bed, he kept going, shaking his head like that. So I looked it up on Google. Why would my bird shake his head like that? Why won't he stop shaking his head? And they said that certain pitches of music bother them. And something he heard on that radio bothered him. So I don't leave the music playing anymore because I don't know what that sound was, and I want to be around him when he listens to music. Because he loves music. He'll start singing with it. It's still buffering? Okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, good. Okay. I love you, Cosmo. What are we going to do with you while Mommy does her video? You want to sit up here? Would you like to sit up there while I do my video? Or is that light too bright for you? Is that light too bright for you, baby? He acts like it's not. All right, Spirit, talk to me, baby. What do you want to talk about? The song that I got was called The Night Part 2 by, what's her name? I'm going to put it in the description box. Anyway, the song goes, you can't talk about your mental health down in the South. It's not okay to talk about it. And she's basically an alcoholic who's in recovery. And then she starts singing, Johnny Walker called late last night, and Johnny called me late last night, and I told Mr. Walker, just go home. So somebody's got a drinking problem. They keep getting calls from Johnny Walker, and they're trying to stay sober. All right, may I have a prayer, please? Prayer, please. Cosmo's being so good. Prayer, please, Spirit. Prayer, please. He loves to watch me do videos. He loves it. Dear God, thank you for your gift of life, of faith, and of my calling. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you and others, dear Father. Thank you for making me your beloved child now and forever. Amen. So, you have a calling on your life. Let's see what that might look like. What spiritual gifts are operating in this person or these people, this collective? What spiritual gifts are operating at home? You're having an epiphany and getting wisdom. See no, hear no, speak no evil. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. And you know, I feel bad. I shouldn't have said anything about Denny and what he did with that ring. But the truth is it hurt me. It did, because I had been helping him for 4 years. With a lot of money. And that's why I was upset. All right, work life. Spirit's opening a doorway in your work life. That's beautiful. All right, surprises. So yeah, he hurt me. Not because he gave her the ring. I could care less. I'm happy for him. Your surprise is your tree of life. I'm not sure what that means yet. Your family tree, maybe. All right, your love life. You know, it's not cool to get money from somebody and then turn around and buy somebody else a $26,000 gift. It's just not cool. You're getting all this help from everywhere and you can't even afford what you have. You know what I'm saying? All right, so in your love life, the clouds and the eagle. So somehow you're up in the clouds. You could be flying, or so there could be a message for you in the clouds. And there's this, you're able to see things from Spirit's perspective. You could be like up on a mountain. Somehow you're in the air. I almost think you're going on an airplane for some reason. Some of you. Some of you could be climbing at the top of a mountain. Red flowers, purple flowers, pink flowers. The clouds are beautiful. They have like a pinkish hue to them. Alright, so I have number 13. Get your notebook out. Number 32. Number 11, number 35, number 8, and number 12. So your love life right now is kind of up in the air. That's what it's saying. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Your love life is up in the air right now. Okay, thank you, Spirit. My hair is in my face. I'm sorry. Cosmo did it. Where did he go? Oh, no, baby. No. Come here. Oh, my God. He was about to burn himself, y'all. He's got to go in his cage. I'm not letting you get hurt. That's the last thing I'm going to do is let you hurt yourself. He was sticking his beak down in that candle, and I just lit that one, so he was close to burning himself. They're like babies. You got to watch them. And that's what we have on the bottom of the deck, is a baby. All right. So what's your role here for your spiritual gift? Wow. Only take what resonates. An angel, feathers. So you're finding feathers, and it's because there's an angel around you. Where's that other one at? I saw one go on the floor. There it is. Oh, it's your chakras. It looks like your chakras need alignment. There's an angel, you're finding feathers, and your chakras either are or are not in alignment. I know mine are probably not. I need to get myself into some major meditation. Like this month that I have off, I need to take it and just really immerse myself into my spirituality and outcome. Spirit says, I'm promising you, you're going to have a new start. I feel this is going to be a good new start for you. I feel that this is something that you have been praying for a very long time. And Spirit is saying, I promise you, you're going to have that new start you've been asking for. I have been hearing you. I've had the angels with you. I've had them protecting you through the hard time you've been through. You've been through a hard time. Your love life's all up in the air. All up in the air. And on the bottom of the deck, we have music. You could be gifted with music. Take that however it resonates. It could be that you just love music. You might share music with people. All right, how about home life, Spirit? F feelings came out in reverse. I think what it's saying is this epiphany that you're having about wisdom is you need to be more mindful of other people's feelings, whoever you are in the situation. All right, how about work life? You're not going to keep it to yourself. It says keep that stuff to yourself. I love being criticized, said nobody ever. But somebody's going to need to be criticized here. Not criticized, like constructively criticized. Like you may have to go to work and hear your boss correct you on something that you did wrong. And nobody likes to hear criticism. But if there's a need for you to correct somebody, you could be the supervisor that has to do the correcting. And I've been the supervisor for a very long time, and the way that I do correction and the corrective criticism is I always start out with something positive. about the person. I always bring up something that they're real, they have a lot of strength in this area. Like, you are so good at this. Over here, not so good. So what we need to do is we need to get you as good over here as you are over here. And you can do it. Because if you can do this, you can do this. That kind of thing. But I always bring up their strengths before I talk about their weaknesses. And depending on what it is, I'll give them examples of what I've seen and how I feel. And then I'll give them the opportunity to explain themselves. Because sometimes there's things going on in people's lives that we don't know about. Like, I had one girl who used to work for me, and I called her one day and asked her, I said, are you going to Jacksonville? Because you were supposed to go to Jacksonville like 3 days in the last 2 weeks. And I've been told you haven't been going. What's going on? And she told me what was going on. And when she did, I said, you are under no circumstances to leave your house. I want you to work from home. I know we're not supposed to do that, but I'm your supervisor, and I'm telling you, you are to work from home until I get a doctor's note saying you can go back to work. You can work. I'm not going to tell you can't work, but you need to make phone calls, and you need to document, whatever documentation you can get done. So I always give people an opportunity to explain why they feel like they might be struggling in an area. Because sometimes it's just that there's something else going on they haven't told you about. And that's what was happening. She had some medical issues that were going on, and they were embarrassing. She didn't want to talk about them to anybody. But she was, comfortable with me because I'm a woman and I knew her. So always give people an opportunity to tell you their side of why things are not the way they should be. So you're going to have a doorway open, and you're not going to keep it to yourself. You're going to tell people that you have a new opportunity. You're not going to check yourself. All right. What's your surprise? Remember, it was the Tree of Life. They're all coming out in reverse. That's where you're not going to check yourself. There's something going on in your Tree of Life. Why are you not checking yourself? Because you want to go on a real date. Okay, so the Tree of Life is like the tree of knowledge of good and evil. They were told not to eat of its fruit, or they would surely die. And the serpent told them that that was a lie, that they would not die. And that was a lie, but it was not a complete lie, because the eating of that tree made them die eventually, not immediately. And they were thinking in the immediate when the serpent said it won't make you die. So when they ate it and it didn't make them die, they were like, God lied to us. God didn't lie to them. They started aging, and they never would have aged. So I don't know how that plays a factor. You didn't check yourself. You didn't go on a date because of your Tree of Life. It feels like you have family that doesn't agree with the person you're dating. Alright, what's going on in your love life? We're going to move on. That's the only card that's come out upright. You can't say thank you enough. So somebody is real thankful in their love life. Alright. And what's their role? Your love life's up in the air and you're thankful. You're not hot, you're not smart, and you don't have a great ass. So your role is that you're out of shape. And okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm getting here. I'm getting the feel of someone who thinks they are the shit. And they're not. Not meaning that they're not beautiful or they're not handsome, but what you think about yourself and what's real about yourself are two different things. Because, yeah, you're handsome, but you need to be wise enough to know not to walk around believing that and acting like you're better looking than anybody else on earth. Because there's always somebody better looking. I don't care how beautiful you are. My daughters are three of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. And I love them, and I brag on them all the time. But I know there's other people who have more beautiful daughters. I'm going to tell you the truth. Some of the most beautiful children that I have ever seen in my life were biracial babies. They are absolutely breathtaking children, especially the little girls. I don't know why they come out so beautiful, but they do. My glasses are all scratched up. I need new glasses. Alright, I hope that didn't offend anybody. It wasn't meant to. I am from North Carolina, United States of America. Where are you from? Okay, and what's going to be the outcome? Oh, God. The outcome today is going to be that tantrums are for babies. Grow the fuck up. But it's not that serious. Laugh, fuckers. Don't let the bullshit make you bitter. So, the outcome is going to be that somebody's going to throw a tantrum and you're going to be like, you need to just grow up. And you're going to be like, it's not all that serious. This ain't all that serious. For some reason, something's not serious, but we're going to find out what. And you're not going to send any text messages. And somebody's still waiting, maybe for you to send a text message. Yeah, you're not going to send one. And on the bottom of the deck, I have, sit back and relax. Oral love is in your future. That can mean oral sex, or it can mean they're still waiting for you to text them and you're not going to. You're angry with this person because they threw a temper tantrum and it wasn't that serious. And your role is to get your chakras aligned, to realize that you have an angel that's leaving feathers behind to prove that it's there. And that you're not all of that. This may be somebody else. This may not be you. This may be somebody else in your life. You may have somebody else in your life who walks around all the time thinking that they are Marilyn Monroe or Elvis Presley or whoever handsome people are. I don't know. I think all people are beautiful. I don't know. All right, so something happened here. And I want to find out what, and then we're going to jump into the tarot. What happened at home? There was a friendship. So you had a friendship, and you need to be mindful of their feelings, and somebody's having an epiphany about wisdom. Okay. So you had a friendship at home. That's not such a big deal. That's good, right? All right. What happened at work? You stopped pretending. You remember you were not gonna keep it to yourself. Spirit has been Spirit opened the door for you, gave you an in, so that you could stop pretending and stop keeping shit to yourself. So you were keeping things in and you were keeping them bottled up that were bothering you, that you should have been discussing with the person. And it may have been this friend right here, because it looks like you hurt their feelings or they hurt yours. And you're realizing this. You've gained a lot of wisdom from whatever you did. All right, what are the surprises that have happened here? Wow. Somebody realizes they're not, somebody's like, you're not worth waiting for. It's not your choice. Don't lose hope. This was not done intentionally. This was unintentional. I never meant to hurt you. I'm not who you think I am. See, this person did something to hurt this person, and they were pretending like they weren't hurt. And Spirit gave them a doorway to tell them that they were hurt. And they're saying, don't lose hope in me. It's not your choice whether or not I'm worth waiting for. I wanted to go on a date, but I had to check myself. This person is somebody that is relatively close to you because they're part of your family tree. So they're in your family, whether it be chosen family or biological family. All right, what about love? They're not for you. You've moved on, and now somebody feels desperate. All right, what's your role here? Erased and stop being so arrogant. Wow, somebody has erased you, deleted everything that reminded them of you because they were tired of your arrogance. Wow. So this was a lesson to shed your ego. What happened to the friendship? It's been unfazed. So nothing. I'm unfazed by our separation since I wasn't emotionally invested. So maybe the two of you are no longer friends and they don't care. How does the other person feel? Like there's needing to be an apology, and like somebody is divinely guided and undecided in reverse. So it's like they need to apologize, but they don't. It's like they feel like the universe is saying there's nothing for you to apologize for. They haven't decided if they're divinely guided to apologize, and it doesn't look like they will because they're unfazed by your friendship falling apart. All right, and what's going to be the outcome? Whoa. I'm going to take them. Somebody's going to be dating. And they're going to need friend support because of a new love. It doesn't look like the new love is going to work out. They were dating somebody, but it didn't work out. Now they need friend support. That's how it's going to play out. So this person, it looks like it's What's going to happen? I'm going to put friendship back in. Oh, true love on the bottom of the deck. So they were dating their true love or something. Or somebody was dating their true love. What's going to be the outcome of the friend support? I love you. So they're in love with that friend. And they're also angry. Why are they angry? Because there was differences. And they're saying, focus on yourself. I can't focus on myself because of the differences. It looks like, and then I want to have one last chance. It's like they were fighting. The differences here is like fighting. And it looks like both are being stubborn. And it's like, I can't, remember at the beginning of the video, I was like, I can't focus. I cannot focus. I can't focus on what I'm doing. Have you ever felt that way? Like you just can't focus on what's going on around you? That's what's going on here. Is this person was dating somebody and it didn't work out, so they needed friend support. And when the friend supported them, the friend said, I love you. And the person said, you can't focus on yourself because of the differences. And I want one last chance. No reconciliation. So, it looks like your friend is in love with you. What happened to the person they were dating? They're the one having the epiphany. And they're also worried. What are they worried about? You making a decision. What decision are they worried about you making? The waiting game, work, and you first. You know where to find me. It's like this person is just waiting for somebody to call them about work. And they're not even trying to find work. They're just sitting there waiting for it. Or maybe they're always working. And the only time you can talk to them is when they're working. So they're like, I'm working, you know where to find me. I can't come home, I'm working. They're always working. The grass is greener. How do you feel about them always working and having to wait all the time? Like you want a divorce and you have a desire to win. So this relationship, you're married to somebody that you have a friend you're in love with, and it looks like your friend has been dating somebody else. Or it might be a friend that's not married, they're just in a long-term relationship, and they want to talk to you and tell you that they love you. And they may not have ever told you that, but they're like, you can't focus on yourself because of all the fighting. All you ever do is fight with this person. And I love you. But the one they're married to, they're going to divorce, is what it's saying. All right, let's look at the tarot. I'm not going to be able to go very far today because I'm tired. All right, the home life, the devil. And I apologized yesterday. I said it was Sagittarius season. It's Capricorn season. And I knew that. I'm just tired. Alright, so Capricorn and Sagittarius are here, the Eight of Wands and the Devil. That's moving real fast towards something that could destroy you. It could be all this work. Somebody could be working way too much. There's a Star in reverse and the Eight of Wands upright. Sagittarius and Aquarius in the house. Kailash, we might not do Q&A today. I might have to wait on that. The Nine of Swords, and if you want to go to bed, baby, you can. And the Eight of Wands. What's going on at home, dear Spirit? I love you and thank you for helping me. Alright. What's going on at home? I want good, strong answers only, please, from this deck. I keep getting this dang King of Swords. Is he coming out in other people's readings? I don't watch other people's. Oh my goodness, the same thing keeps coming out over and over again. Alright, at home, somebody is being in their feelings. They're typically very analytical, very fair-minded. They love to have deep conversations. They love to travel. They love to know a little bit about everything. But this person is in their feelings all the time. And it's because they want to be able to stand on their own 2 feet, to be independent, and they're not able to. Well, they are able to. They are. Wait a minute. They are able to. But it looks like they have a new opportunity. But if they took it, they feel like it would be a senseless risk. But it would resolve some conflict at the same time. I think they're going to need to take a risk. I need to ask the angels. Angels, is this a senseless risk? Compromise and don't let go. If you believe. So if they don't let go and they compromise, will this be a good outcome? I'm not letting them get away. I got them. Be assertive. It's up to you. It's up to you whether or not you want to go for this and recover it. Would it be good to recover it? Would it be a good recovery? There would be forgiveness. So you would have forgiveness. And would it be lasting? It's unlikely. You won't wait. Somebody won't wait. It's unlikely that somebody would wait. So you would get forgiveness. But it's okay. So what I'm getting from this is get out of your emotions, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Get out of your emotions. There's a Sagittarius here also. You are capable of standing on your own 2 feet and having a new opportunity, but you don't have to do it by taking a senseless risk. What happens if they don't take a senseless risk and they are strategic? There will not be a peaceful resolution, but there will be improving health. Will they have to end up leaving this person they're married to? It looks like that's what it's saying. If you believe, no need to worry. So no, not necessarily. Would they want to? Forgiveness. So no, you wouldn't want to. You would be able to work this out. So you can work this out, but you have to stop wanting it now, now, now. Okay. Let me explain something to you. When you're new at starting out in life, or you're starting over in life, a lot of people want what it's taken people 30 years to accomplish right now. But that's not how it works. You have to work for that accomplishment. You can't beg, borrow, and steal it. And it's not a good thing to hustle for it either by doing illegal stuff. You're better off to earn it, and God will increase your barns. If you're generous with what's given to you, God will continue to give you more. The universe will continue to give you more. But you want what it's taken people 30 and 40 years to accomplish in, 3 or 4 years. No, it doesn't work that way. It's not going to work that way. And if you start living above your means, it's going to get ahead of you real quick, and you'll lose it all. Even the little bit you did have, you'll no longer have. You got to be so careful. And that's what I see here is you want to start over so bad, but you don't need to take a senseless risk to do it. You can do it without a senseless risk. All right. Now, work life. Ooh, that's a lot. All right. You may have been to a party at work recently. You're burned out. Work has you burned out. Look, the King and Queen of Pentacles just came out together. She's upside down. That's a definite Capricorn. One could be a Virgo or Taurus. Oh my gosh, we have the Empress and the Fool also coming out together. You got a lot going on at work. This could be the boss not wanting to take a risk. This could be you divorcing your wife. You're burned out because you remember all you do is work. You know where to find me. I'm not moving. And it's because your boss won't take a risk, or this Empress won't take a risk. Why won't she take a risk? Because she doesn't feel like the company is strong enough for that risk. Are they? Or the situation? The Eight of Pentacles showed up. I would say yes, they are. The Empress is not right about this. Look, and you're at odds with this person because of it. So what should they do? You got to make a difficult decision because you're incomplete right now. You do not feel... You know how your world feels complete, like you have all your ducks in a row, you have savings in the bank, your children are doing well, your house is doing well, your car's, doing well, you just got a new car. It's like your whole life is complete. You feel complete in every area of your life. You don't feel that way, and it's like you can't you don't know what to do about it. The Two of Swords. It's like, I don't know what to do to make my life complete. It's like, this woman will not let us move forward in this company, but we need to move forward. All right, what are your surprises? Or this could be like how Spirit's working in your life. That could be your mother, or that could be your mistress. There could be a baby involved. Somehow there was a party, though, and that King and Queen of Pentacles are together, but they're not getting along. And it's because he also is afraid of taking a senseless risk. Maybe his senseless risk is to be with another woman, an older woman, because the one that he's with now is not emotionally completing him. And there's a Aries, a Leo, a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is the doorway that Spirit's open for you, that you're telling people about. It's like you're telling people that your wish fulfillment, it's on the bottom of the deck in reverse. Okay, so Spirit's opened the doorway, and you're not keeping it to yourself. You're telling people, like, maybe you're telling people that you're going to get married to this woman, and you don't really want to marry her. And that's why you have to talk to your friend and get your friend's support, because you feel like you've made a mistake. This could be a new something that you impulsively, I'm sorry to say, bought, and it caused you to feel overwhelmed emotionally because you knew better. You're the kind of person who typically thinks things through, but you did that impulsively, and there was a Sagittarius involved in why you did it that way. Maybe you bought a house with somebody, or bought a car with somebody. You could have bought a motorcycle. I don't know. But you did something impulsively. You may have a Sagittarius placement. And now it's like, it's got you in your feelings because you know you messed up. And this person at work, or Spirit's working on you telling somebody that you messed up. Because there's a lot of partying going on, and you and this person do not get along. But whatever y'all did together, buy a house, buy a car, get engaged, whatever, it was wasteful. It was just wasteful. It was a waste. And you're burned out. You're sick of this. And there's an Empress who will not take a risk. She's like, hell no. But this could work. Somebody doesn't see how emotionally incomplete their life is. All right. What are your surprises that you're regretting not taking an offer that was offered to you? And somebody was very patient and waiting for you to accept the offer, but you never accepted it. And they went out on a limb for you. All right, what about your love life? There's a Queen of Cups in reverse. So there's a woman who either is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio who maybe used to love you or you used to love her, but she doesn't love you anymore or you don't love her anymore. Why don't you love her or vice versa anymore? Because of a wheel in reverse. Something that happened or something that's going to happen. Clarify that wheel. You did something that caused trauma and now you feel drained and defeated. Will you work it out with her? This is the one you have feelings for. But he's not really serious. This guy right here, he is, he is worse to me than the Knight of Wands. Because the Knight of Wands just wants sex. This guy wants to get up in your head and in your heart and play games. But he's not really going to do anything with them. Because he's just young and stupid. Alright, what's your role here? Whoa. Your role here is to know the truth about a King of Cups. But he's in reverse and so is the truth. So you either don't know your truth and you are the King of Cups, or you aren't the King of Cups and you don't know the truth. Somebody's lying on this person. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or I think they're telling a lie. What are they lying about? Making plans. Making fast plans because of a haunting loss. They had some kind of haunting loss and they're making fast plans to try to get out of it. So they lost a lot. Remember I said back here that you can't have everything that takes somebody 30 or 40 years to get in 3 or 4 weeks? That's what's going on up here, is he's trying to make plans to replace what he lost and to do it real fast. What's going to be the outcome? The Chariot in reverse. So you're not going to be able to overcome something, or there's going to be something wrong with your car. Something could happen to your car. Please make sure you wear your seatbelt. Why is the Chariot in reverse? Because somebody no longer has feelings and somebody's going to be humiliated. Somebody's going to be humiliated and they're no longer going to have feelings. The Ace of Wands is in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Why are they going to be humiliated? Because they're going to move real fast. What do you mean they're going to move real fast? They're trying to build a home too fast. It's like I said down here, it's like this person is trying to go from 0 to 60 in 30 seconds. And they're going to humiliate themselves. Because everything's going to start crumbling. Look, there's somehow a Virgo involved and they are not going very deep. They don't. That's why they're having an epiphany about wisdom, is because of this Virgo right here. That's probably one of their placements. I want to see real quick, what is this person What are they lying about? Can you tell us what they're lying about? Something that's all in their head, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing. What are they overthinking? Okay. They have legal issues because somebody married for money in the past. They're constantly in their head. This man right here, or this whoever's dealing with this King of Cups that's lying, it's because there's legal issues and they're saying that you married for money. It doesn't look like you did, though. Why did you marry? Holy shit. Because somebody was threatening, digging dirt, and trying to prove that you had a secret lover. And they hooked you. You baited them and they baited you and you took the bait. I guess they found the dirt they were looking for. What did they find? Why did they threaten you? Because they said you were a wolf in sheep's clothing and they wanted to move on. Next. Thank you. Next. And that's what you've been reflecting on in hermit mode. This person found out that you had been having an affair with somebody probably at work. That's what we were seeing in your work life. And now you have legal issues because you're having to, you married the woman you were with for money. And now it looks like you're all in your head because they threatened to kick your ass out and get rid of you, and you didn't have anywhere to go because you were trying to go from 0 to 60 in 30 seconds, and everything that you accumulated now belonged to them because you accumulated it with them in their house, and you had nothing. So you still have nothing. All you have is this person that dangles a carrot in front of you and says, if you want this carrot, you better do what I say, because everything here belongs to me and I'll kick your ass out. And you can live like that if you want to, but I'm not going to. Everything in this house, it ain't much, but it's mine. And $40,000 and it'll be paid for. My land is already paid for. Ain't nobody taking shit from me. And ain't nobody laying up on me either. My children are grown. If you live in my house under my roof, you're gonna work. You're gonna get your ass out and work. Unless you're not capable of working. And then you're gonna be drawing a check proving that. Alright, so you didn't want to get hooked, but I think you got caught. I think this person somehow caught you. Alright, let's get this cleaned up. I think I'm going to just do a little something extra and then we're going to close for today. I hope you guys will understand that sometimes I'm just going to have to take better care of myself because I'm not as healthy as I should be and I need to do better. And Spirit has given me a whole month to pull myself together. How special is that? That's a blessing. That's a blessing. And do you know my job has still not asked for their equipment back? And I called or emailed and told her to have them come get it. She hasn't responded. I think they're going to try to give me another job with more money in a different department. I really do, because they know right now I could see the shit out of them. One of you is doing too many effing chores. That person better get laid now. Okay. How is your money being affected by all of this? Because I see that's what you're trying to accomplish. You're a rebel. You are a pure rebel, and you have no business. So you don't have any business because you're a rebel. What do they need to do differently besides not be a rebel? You're not motivated, okay? So they need to get motivated. What else? You need to get grounded. That's why nature came out over here, or eagle and cloud. Your love life is up in the air right now. Whether or not you're going to divorce this person, your soulmate, it's a soulmate vibe. What else? You need to stop partying so much. Anything else? You need to stop being so comfortable. And something about parenthood. And stop. You might be into sports, and that's all you do is watch sports on TV. You got to be motivated, grounded, stop partying, and stop being so comfortable in your parenthood. What do you mean comfortable? Oh, you're uncomfortable in your parenthood. Anything else? You're supposed to be having a new beginning with a self-made counselor, but you're not. Or maybe you're supposed to be a self-made counselor having a new beginning. Why is there no new beginning? Because of animals, networking, and managing money. Oh, you're going to be getting on the right path. So Spirit's helping you while you're getting on the right path to handle your animals, to help you to network, and to manage what money you have. You're about to have a new beginning and be a self-made counselor, or you're going to start seeing, you're going to be somehow a new beginning and self-made, but there's a counselor involved. What's going to be the outcome for this new beginning? You're going to have a strategy when it comes to your emotions, how you feel. And you're a phoenix rising. That's beautiful. How do you feel? Oh, wow. You don't see it, but there's going to be a legacy. Somehow this is going to help somebody's legacy. You feel like you can't see the legacy. You're not being patient. You want it all now. Oh, no, 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 sweetheart. No. Legacies take time to accumulate. Depending on what you're doing. Your home is here. Oh, and the windfall. Windfall came out at home. Outcome of the unseen legacy. Whoops. You're going to have an inspiration where you feel like you have no options. Remember the doorway? And what will you see? That your health has been bad, but you haven't been unreliable. You've just been settling. So what are you going to do about it? You're not going to have any business. And you're not going to rescue. What do you mean no business? You can't write? Why should you write? Because of beauty, the media, a shift in your real estate. So you need to write about the ugliness of the media and how much it shifted. Like, things have changed in the media that have caused it to not be so beautiful. And also, you need to write about your real estate. I know I've been working on getting like a loan from my escrow to try to do some upgrades in my house. Equity, yeah. That's what that paperwork is over there. I was about to sign those papers the night before they let me go from my job, and I didn't sign them. I don't know why I didn't sign them. Something just told me don't sign those right now. And the next day I lost my job, and I was like, thank you, Jesus, that I did not sign those papers, because I wouldn't have had any way to pay the payment. And right now, Sunday, or what day was Christmas? Christmas Day, when I went to Mama's house, Mama told me, she told my whole family, she said, y'all don't understand what she's going through and what she's been through and how it's affecting her, and you need to stop giving her a hard time. But then when we were off by ourselves, she told me, she said, somebody has offered to pay your mortgage for this month, and they don't want to know, they don't want you to know who it is. They want to do it anonymously. So my mortgage is paid this month, and my best friend Stacy paid my light bill because they were going to cut my lights off tomorrow, but she gave me the money this morning to go ahead and pay it. So I paid the part that kept them on. It's been rough, but I have people that care about me and love me. Hi, how are you guys? So glad to have you. Thank you for being here so late, and I'm sorry that it is so late. All right, I'm going to give you some messages from your angels, and then we're going to do trinkets, and we're going to close. All right, messages from our angels about this reading. This has been a pretty interesting reading to me. Very realistic, very, I can see a lot of people going through this, a lot of people, especially at certain ages. And all ages go through this. Some people lose it all later in life. Abundance flows effortlessly into my life. It is natural for me to thrive. Abundance flows effortlessly into my life. Message from Archangel Ariel. Call upon me, the Archangel of Manifestation, to bring abundance and prosperity into your life. Archangel Ariel, we call upon you to bring manifestation and abundance and prosperity into our lives. My life is full of magical moments. I see signs and guidance from the angels in all that I do. Remember, you had an angel with the feathers in your role? From Archangel Uriel, call upon me, the Archangel of Epiphanies. Wow! And brilliant ideas when you need spiritual messages, revelations, and magic. This is freaking me out. Wow. So you're going to get guidance from Archangel Uriel. Uriel, Archangel of Epiphanies and brilliant ideas. We need you to give us revelations and magic. I am on a path of spiritual awakening. My soul's purpose is clear to me. You remember you were getting on the right path? Message from Archangel Metatron. I can help raise your energetic vibration, allowing your inner change and the awakening of your true spiritual calling. Archangel Metatron, please raise our vibration, allowing the inner change to awaken the true spiritual calling in us. This is getting us on the right path. The change that's happening in your life right now may not feel real comfortable, but it's putting you on the right path, okay? I need you to know that. And whatever changes you need to make them. There is always a divine solution to every challenge. Everything always works out for my highest good. Messages from your guardian angels. Remember to call upon us for assistance every day. We are always ready to lend a helping hand to you. You just need to ask. So any challenges you're going through, everything always works out for the highest good. Guardian angels, we call upon you for assistance today. Please lend us a helping hand. Please lend us a helping hand. We need your assistance today. All right. I'm so tired, y'all. I gotta go to bed. I went to bed last night about midnight because people want to talk to me all night long. And see, all these different time zones and stuff, it's like they're saying good morning to me at midnight, and I'm saying good morning to them at midnight. And you think we'd figure it out by now, but we haven't. There's so many of them, I can't figure it out. All right, Spirit, can I have a trinket that'll let whoever is resonating with this know that you're speaking to them? Trinkets for those who resonate, Spirit. It's a lot of people. Must be a lot of y'all watching today. Oh, my goodness. I have a skull and crossbones, but it looks like some kind of helmet. Could be a tattoo. Oh my God, an epiphany, look. How about that? I can love and be loved. Love and be loved. A heart with a cross in it. You could be Christian. Look, a buck. Right now it's hunting season, or they come out this time of year. Santa Claus is coming to town. And then I have an I Ching. My crown coin. You could be from England, or that means something different to everybody. And then I have a skull and crossbones, an Eiffel Tower, a dolphin, an elephant with a really long trunk, a cute little high heel shoe. You might be into cute little shoes. A turtle. Turtle. What else we got here? A peace sign. Dream, hope, trust, love. We haven't gotten that one in a long time. Dream, hope, trust, love. Round and round we go. All right. A skeleton. I have a fishy, fishy, fishy. Somebody could be a Pisces. Pisces, fishy, fishy, fishy. I have another peace sign, y'all. Another peace sign. Check that out. Look, a starfish, seahorse, they mate for life. Seahorses mate for life. This is a baby seahorse. Did you know that the males have the babies with seahorses? And they have like 1,000 at a time. It's so cool to watch. They just flow out. We have a butterfly. A butterfly. And you're never going to guess what else we have. A really fancy, huge diamond ring. Somebody's getting engaged. Congratulations. Alright, trinkets out of this bowl. I have a piece of black tourmaline, a piece of sea glass. I have 2 fortune cookies. Somebody likes Chinese food. I have a peace sign. I have a shell. I have a skeleton hand. And I have the word wish. And these things say that the spirit of adventure set the tone, and once mind has been stretched by a new idea, it never regains its original dimensions. And that's something, once you've heard something, your mind can never unhear it. It's there for good until you get dementia, and then you start forgetting stuff. Alright, I'm going to give you some dice to see who Spirit's talking to. Alright, I got number 8. Hang on, baby. I got a T. I got Neptune. I got M. U. C. K. G. S. Wait. That's Pisces. This is Neptune. So we got the ruler of Pisces and Pisces. Okay. I got it again. Neptune again. I got a B on top of Pisces again. Pisces is in the house, y'all. I got a B. I got number 5, JIHKPM. One more time, Spirit says. Somebody's a Pisces for sure. I got like Neptune again, y'all. Wow, it's blowing my mind. I got Taurus this time. I got SCJLLAB. So somebody's lab. Number 2. SCJLLAB2. Neptune and Taurus. I'm going to go one more time. H. T. Virgo. Some of them I'm not sure about. Hold on. Venus MVC11MRA. All right, that's a wrap. I hope you guys enjoyed the content, that you've been liking, subscribing, letting me know all that. There's a comment in the way and I can't see who's been liking and stuff. But thank you for being here. I appreciate your attendance. All that you do to help grow my channel is appreciated. And I'm sorry that I'm too tired to do the Q&A today. But I hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend and a beautiful week ahead. Just a minute. I will be doing some videos during the week this week, just so you know. Make sure you like the video if you haven't already on your way out. I love you too, baby. You're my sweetheart. Thank you. Awesome, awesome. Thanks, Trump. That's right. He's doing a great job. All right, I love you guys. Mwah. Namaste. I cannot get this guy to go away. Okay. More? I can't stop. Oh my God. Bye, guys. I love you. Lord have mercy.